When you think of stable careers, being an artist might be about the last thing that comes to mind.
Everything in the art world is a risk. I think being an artist is always a risk.
The work tends to be freelance, and if a piece of art doesn't sell, the artist is usually left struggling to make ends meet, which leaves planning for retirement a daunting prospect.
Of course, we have access to, retirement things, but it's not quite usually a first priority for a lot of artists, like paying their studio rent and their rents and paying for their artwork.
The Artist Pension Trust aims to change that. APT pulls together selected groups of artists and their art and splits the proceeds from sales among them. 72% of all sales go to the artists, while APT keeps 28% for operational expenses.
Well, the commitment is pretty simple. Again, we don't buy their work. The Artist Pension Trust artists invest their work in the trust, but they make a commitment to invest 20 works over a 20-year period.
Artists are either handpicked or apply to join an APT trust. After applying, teams of curators select up to 250 artists to join one of the 8 regional trusts, or up to 628 artists for APT's Global Trust Fund.
The 72% divided for a two-part, 40% coming from the artist himself, from the proceeds of the sales, the other 32% going to a pool. Inside this pool, you have artists from many different countries, the best artists that we select very carefully. Then we divide it equally between all the artists.
APT currently has more than 10,000 pieces of artwork from about 2,000 visual artists. And APT's founders expect to add thousands more pieces of art to the collection. Most of that artwork is in storage, but APT frequently loans art to museums and galleries around the world.
This year, we expect to lend to over 500 different museums and nonprofit galleries around the world.
Nearly 10 years into the process, APT has only just started to sell off some of the art. It's too soon to say if the trust will be a success, but if things go as planned, the diverse collection of art should allow individual artists a measure of stability, even if their own art sales remain volatile. Jason Sanchez, CNN Money, New York.